This man unalived one of his closest friends and then helped her family search for her, all while knowing exactly where she was the entire time. 21-year-old Catalina Gutiérrez was born on February 7th, 2003 in Argentina to her parents Eleonora and Marcelo. She grew up in a very tight-knit household, and inspired by her architect father, Catalina pursued a career in architecture and enrolled at the Córdoba National University, where she was known for being very responsible and enthusiastic in her studies, always trying her best to get really good grades. Out of school, Catalina enjoyed spending time with her relatively new boyfriend Ezequiel and with her friends, going out for drinks, to parties, or just casual hangouts. Which brings us to Wednesday, July 17th, 2024. That day, Catalina planned to go bowling in the evening with her friends at the Patio Olmos Mall. So Catalina asked her mom to borrow her car and she left. Now, she was running a little bit behind since earlier she was with her boyfriend Ezequiel and his family, who were in town visiting. At 9:22 p.m., Catalina sent a voice message to Ezequiel saying that she was on her way to meet with her friends because, again, he was not going since he had family in town visiting. But time went by and Catalina never arrived at the bowling alley to meet with her friends. None of them could reach her by text or call. They were beginning to get worried. Ezequiel got word of this and he also couldn't get in touch with his girlfriend. He decided to call one of Catalina's close friends, Nestor, who was part of the bowling outing. Ezequiel asked if he had heard from Catalina, but Nestor told him that he had waited for Catalina at the bowling alley but left after she didn't show up, saying that she stood him up as always. Ezequiel then spoke to Catalina's mom, Eleonora, who confirmed that Catalina wasn't at home either, which just increased everyone's worry. Catalina's sister Lucia found out that her sister's phone location had pinged at Nestor's house less than an hour earlier, but Nestor insisted that he hadn't seen her when Eleonora asked him about this. Now, Ezequiel also confronted Nestor about this, about why his girlfriend's phone was pinging at his house, but his vague response just made Ezequiel feel really uneasy, and he decided to go straight to Nestor's house to check it out for himself. And he didn't see any sign of Catalina there either. Ezequiel then told Nestor to get in his car so that they could begin searching, just driving around the area trying to find any sign of her. On the other hand, Catalina's family were also searching for her at the same time, and they also reported her as missing to the police. Shortly after, the sister Lucia updated Ezequiel saying that Catalina's phone was no longer pinging at Nestor's house, but was now in an area called Las Flores. Police also headed to this location and they found a gray Renault Clio, the car that Catalina had borrowed from her mom. Upon inspection, they discovered Catalina's body in the back seat, with evidence of someone attempting to light the car and Catalina on fire. If you guys want to hear more details about this case, make sure to head over to my YouTube channel to hear more.